Good day, everyone. Welcome to today's mathematics class. In today's mathematics class, we are going to be looking at data analysis. And this question is actually from South Africa Grade 10 examination. So if you are in South Africa, make sure you don't skip this video. Make sure you watch it to the end. Because of limited space I have on the board here, I cannot write the whole question on the board. So I will display the question on the screen so that we solve the question accordingly. Now look at the question here. It says, Amalin recorded the amount of data in MB that she had used daily in the past 15 days. So we have this data here. So this is how she uses MB or her data daily. Now, the question here says, number one says, A, calculate the range of the data. B, calculate the mean data usage. C, write down the 5-number summary of the data. Then C, that's D. This says draw a box and whisker diagram to represent the data. Then E, determine the interquartile range. So we are asked to provide the whole of this using this data. So one thing I want you to understand, you must calm down to analyze every question, every information. Now the first one says calculate the range. And range is a measure of dispersion. Try to know how this data is dispersed. Okay. Now, first one say range. The range of any distribution is equal to maximum. That is the maximum distribution x maximum minus minimum. This is what? Minimum, okay? This represents the data, the distribution, okay? This represents it. Now, what is the maximum value here is what? 45. So which means your range now is equal to the maximum, which is for 45 minus the minimum here is what? 3. So therefore the range is what? 42. So this is our answer to this. So that's for the A part. Then the B says we should calculate the mean usage. So this one is very easy. Just sum up the whole thing, then divide by the number of times they would occur. Now, this is the sum. That is what the mean. The symbol for mean is this, equal to the summation of f of x all over summation of f. Or you can as well use this one, or summation of f of x all over what? N. So this n represents the total number of the outcome, possible outcome we have there. Then while this one represents the score, the distribution, this is x, is the score. Then this frequency will multiply the number of times each of the item appear is the frequency. So f is the frequency of each item. If it appears twice, so we're going to multiply it here, then we sum everything together to get the total sum of the whole distribution. Then divide by what? The total number of what? Times, which is the frequency. Now let us calculate the mean now. Let's sum up everything. To already have the data here, just sum up. So your mean is equal to 3 plus 10 plus 12 plus 13 plus 15. 15 applied twice. That is 15 plus 16 plus 18 plus till you get to the last one, which is what? 45. Then when you add up everything, then divided by 15. Okay, so because 15, we are told that what? 15 times. So what you are going to do now is to divide both sides by 15. And now, after the summation, we are going to have 352 all over 15. Then let us divide this one and approximate to 2 decimal places. So dividing that will give us 23.47. So we approximate to 2 decimal places. To 2 decimal places. So this one is for the mean. Now, the next one, the C question says C. Okay, so say write down the 5-number summary. 5-number summary of the data. So let's go. Now, in every data, when we want to look at the 5-number summary, in every data, the first number we are going to look at is the minimum value. 1, minimum value. That is the minimum value of that word data. Then number 2, what you are going to look at is the median. Okay, no, first quarter. We have what? First quarter. We have first quarter, and this is known as what? Q1. Okay. Then the third number is the median. We look at the median. Okay, the median. From that distribution, we look at the median. Then number 4, the fourth one is a third quarter. Third what? Quarter, which is Q. We call this one Q3. Then the median is the what? Q2. Okay. Then while the fifth one we are going to look at is the maximum number. Maximum number. So these are the 5-number system that we are going to bring out from the distribution. So we already know the minimum number, the minimum value there is 3. And we already know that the maximum number is what? 45 from the data given to us. So what we need now is this first quarter. First quarter, how to get this first quarter is the median of the first half of what? The distribution. The first half of the distribution. So you get the median. That one is called the first quarter. And here, the median, of course, is the middle number that appears in that word distribution. Then, the third quarter is the median of the second half of the distribution. So after the median, then to the right. So we look at the second half rather, then you look for the median of it. So that will give us the third quarter. Then the next thing, we just write out the following and put it in a table. That is what we are required. Now let us go. We have already known this. We know this. So what we need now are these 3. The numbers we have here, we have 3, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 18, 24, 26, 34. Then we have 40. Then we have 42, 43, then 45. Now, first of all, let us get the median. So we already know that we have 15 numbers. Now, how do we get the median? Median, we use this formula. We use this formula to get our median. Median is equal to what? N plus what? 1 all over 2. Where this N represents the total frequency. And then the N there now is for 15 because we're having 15 set of numbers here. So in our distribution, so it means 15 plus 1 all over what? 2. This will give us 16 all over 2. Then divide it, gives us equal to what? The 8th number. So for us to get the median now, the median number is the 8th number from the distribution. Now let us count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our median here is what? 18. So which means median is equal to what? 18. Now let us go. So opportunity for us to get the first quarter and the second quarter. Since this median is already out now, so the first quarter now will be this first 7 number before the median. So that is your first quarter. First quarter, Q1. First quarter, Q1. So it's equal to the median or the first half of the distribution. What numbers, how many of them we have? We have 7. We still use this same formula, n plus 1, which is what? 7 plus 1 all over 2 to give us 8 plus 1. Then, that is okay, that is 8 all over 2. So answer gives us what? The fourth number. What is the fourth number? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the fourth number here, Q1 is equal to what? 13. That is for the first quarter. Now let us go to the third quarter. Third quarter are the numbers we have here, the second half of distribution. We have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is the third quarter. That third quarter we use a Q3. It's also n plus 1 all over 2. So the same thing, n there is 7. Still 7 plus 1 all over 2, which is still what? Fourth number. So taking the fourth number there, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Q3 is equal to 40. Now let us bring out the 5-number system now. The 5-number summary. We are going to write it on a table now. We already know the minimum value. The minimum value is 3. Then the maximum value is 45. We already know that. Then the first quarter is 13 here. The median is 18. Then third quarter is what? This 40 here. So we are going to put the table, then put the number there. The first one is the minimum value. Minimum value. Minimum value is what? 3 from the distribution. Then the next one is first quarter. First quarter. First quarter, which is what? Q1. Then what do we have that time? It was 13. That's 13. Then the second one, the third one is the median. The median is 18. Then the last one, okay, the fourth one is third quarter. Third quarter is what? Q3. What did we have is 40. Then the last one is the maximum value. Maximum value is 45. So now, this is your C. D says, draw a box and whisker diagram to represent the data. So this area, what we just need, this is what we want to draw now. We want to draw a line that will start from here, then end here. Then the median, we'll use another thick line to write the median. So that is what we want to do now. Let us go. The box and whisker diagram. Let's do the box and whisker diagram. What you do, first of all, you draw the line from here. Let's start from here. Okay. At this point, this is where we have the minimum value. The minimum value is 3. Minimum. That's 3 from here. Then you move. As you move forward, you will get to a point where we have the first quarter. I think the first quarter should be here. Let's put first quarter here. Let's put it here. Let's draw another line like this. Then we have first quarter here. Let's put first quarter here. Q1. Q1 is what? 13. Then the middle number, we are going to use a line to demarcate it. We use you can use a thick line, very thick line. So this is where we have the median. The median, let's put M now, is what? 18. Then after the median, we get to the third quarter. And the third quarter is Q3. At this point, this is where we have Q3. Then Q3, this is what? 40. Then the last one is maximum. So the maximum number will be here. We put maximum. The maximum is what? 45. Now this is the box. Now we draw this. This is box and whisker diagram. So every other number, we can align them here. Then let's say the other number where we have 10, 10 can be here. I think we have 10 or 12. I think 12. Okay, 12. Then we can just put other numbers here. Let's say 20, 30, as the case may be. But the other ones should be within this range. Let's say 30 should be here, or 34. Okay, I think 34 is among the distribution. So this is for the D part of the question. This is how you draw your whiskey and the box and whisker diagram. You must make sure that for your 5-number summary, you must represent here by drawing a line that starts from the minimum and stops at the maximum value. Then we put the median. The median number, you should use a very thick line to indicate it and put it there. This is median. So let us move on to the last question. The last question says determine the interquartile range. Interquartile range IQR. IQR is equal to Q3 minus Q1, which is the third quarter minus what? The first quarter. What is our third quarter? Third quarter is what? 40 minus the first quarter is what? 13. So which is equal to what? 27. Then your IQR is equal to what? 27. So this is the solution to this question. If you find this question very interesting, please help us to share this post. And don't forget to like and comment. Share it so that other people who are on this platform can as well learn. Bye.